Welcome to Corporate Challenge. This video DVD has been prepared to help you better understand the rules for each swimming stroke. We want to make your swimming experience fun and rewarding. It's our purpose to help you understand the rules so that you can enjoy the meet and avoid disqualification. Please join us now at poolside for live swimming demonstrations. Ask other swimmers to view the website and enjoy the show. Go to Rules and Regulations Swimming after you've plugged into KC Corporate Challenge website. You and your team will be more successful if you are ready for the challenge. Good luck and keep swimming just for the health of it.
Please join us now at poolside for live demonstrations. Ask your swimming mates to check into the website and enjoy the show. You will benefit and your team will be more successful if you are ready for the challenge. Good luck and good swimming. Let's get started with the starting rule. The no false start rule applies to every race. The rule requires that you do not move before the starting signal is sounded. The swimmers are called by event and heat to the starting block and then to the take your mark position. If the contestant moves before the signal, they will be disqualified for a false start, and the time for that swimmer will not be officially recognized and no points recorded. The starter allows the race to proceed to completion and the DQ automatically noted. No second attempt is allowed unless the starter determines technical error and recalls the field.
All right, let's have an example of the false start. Swimmers, take your mark. Beep. Beep.
Alternate starting positions. A swimmer may start 1 from the block, or 2 from the deck, or 3 in the water while grasping the edge of the pool. This applies to all freestyle, butterfly, and breaststroke events only. Backstroke specifically requires the in-water start with two-hand grip and feet below the surface.
All right, swimmers, take your mark. Beep! Race protocol. Regarding that, no assistance is allowed. For example, regarding stopping, standing, pushing off the bottom, or using lane ropes or sides of the pool. No assistance of any kind is allowed to complete the race.
The swimmer may stop, but is not allowed to push forward off the bottom of the pool or pull themselves along using the lane ropes or sides of the pool. If swimmers stop and appear unable to continue and choose to exit the pool, they will be disqualified from the race with no official time and no points awarded. Freestyle events. As the name implies, the style of swimming is the free choice of each contestant. Any style of swimming may be used, although most competitors prefer the faster crawl stroke. The turn requires that some part of the swimmer's body must contact the wall. A flip turn is often used by more practiced competitors, but a one-handed touch turn is more appropriate for beginning swimmers. Some part of the swimmer's body must contact the wall at turns and finish.
Backstroke events include medley relays, must be started in the water with feet below the surface. Following the start, some part of the swimmer's body must break the surface or before 15 meters or 16 yards from the start and/or turn. The basic rule of the event is that the swimmer must remain on their back at all times throughout the swim. Swimmers, take your mark. Beep!
The only exception to that is that the swimmer may roll to the stomach while going into the turn but is allowed only a one-arm pull to enter the flip turn, or a disqualification may result. In all cases, some part of the swimmer's body must contact the wall at each turn.
Less experienced swimmers may prefer to do what is called the open water turn, which They swim into the wall and touch the wall with one hand, roll back over onto the back, and push off the wall in such fashion.
Butterfly. A swimmer may start from the block or surface of the deck or from in the water while grasping the edge of the pool. Following the start, the butterfly stroke requires that the swimmer may take only one arm pull to surface and must do so before they reach the 15-meter or 16-yard mark from the start or turn, but may use multiple dolphin kicks to reach the surface. The stroke requires that the arms must recover simultaneously over the water. The kick requires that both feet move up and down simultaneously in the fashion of a dolphin's tail. A technically correct stroke would utilize one stroke for every 2 dolphin kicks. However, the breaststroke kick may be used alternately or totally in place of the dolphin kick. Turns and finish. When the butterfly swimmer is making the turn and the finish, they must touch the wall simultaneously with both hands. Touching with only one hand at the turn or finish will result in disqualification. Breaststroke. A swimmer may start from the block or surface of the deck or from in the water while grasping the edge of the pool. Following the start, the breaststroker is allowed only one arm pull and one dolphin kick while underwater. Otherwise, a dolphin kick or flutter kick is not allowed. The head must break the surface before the hands and feet begin the second stroke. The stroke is done on the surface. The breaststroke requires that the swimmer be on their breast and make all strokes with simultaneous arm pulls. The kick requires that the swimmer use a frog kick or breaststroke whip kick. Swimmers are encouraged to learn and practice this before entering the events. Turns and finish. When the breaststroker is making the turn and the finish, they must touch the wall simultaneously with both hands. A one-handed touch at the turn or finish will result in disqualification. Individual medley. This event incorporates all 4 strokes in correct sequence. A swimmer may start from the block or surface of the deck or from in the water while grasping the edge of the pool. The first length is butterfly, with 2 arm simultaneous recovery over water and a dolphin or breaststroke kick with 2-hand touch at the turn. The second length is the backstroke, requiring that the swimmer remain on their back at all times, except the use of the qualified rollover flip turn. The third length is the breaststroke, which allows one underwater pull and requires simultaneous pulls and a 2-hand touch at the turn. The fourth is any other stroke other than the aforementioned 3. The crawl or side stroke are recommended. Freestyle relay. This event requires a 4-person evenly mixed gender freestyle team. The no false start rule is in effect. Each swimmer swims 2 lengths of the pool and upon touching the finish wall, releases the subsequent swimmer to do the same. Officials carefully observe the relay touch-off of each swimmer to make sure that the feet do not leave the block before the hand touches the wall. If one person leaves early, it will disqualify the whole team. Medley Relay. This event requires a 4-person mixed-gender medley team. The no false start rule is in effect. Swimmers line up behind the starting blocks in the order that they will swim. The backstroker will lead off and will enter the water when signaled to do so by the starter. The second swimmer is the breaststroker, followed by the butterflyer and then the freestyler. Each swimmer swims 2 lengths of the pool and upon touching the finish wall releases the subsequent swimmer to do the same. Officials carefully observe the relay touch-off of each swimmer to make sure that the feet do not leave the block before the hand touches the wall. If one person leaves early, it will disqualify the whole team.